Well, we're here, the Griffith Observatory. Some interesting facts about this. Found out this used to be a ranch owned by a man named Colonel Griffith. Double names, and nobody can really find out what he was a colonel of and how he got that name. But basically he was a prohibitionist who was also an alcoholic. And he one night apparently used to have a habit of drinking 2 pints of whiskey a day. Now, one night while he was staying at a hotel with his wife, he pulled a gun out on her, tried to kill her, and she managed to turn her head at the last minute, and he shot her in the eye. She managed to get her wits about her. She jumped out the window from the second or third floor, ended up on an awning, rolled down the awning and then onto the ground, where she got to safety. When he died, he donated his ranch, and he did serve prison time at San Quentin, they said. He donated his ranch, and one of the stipulations was that he wanted this observatory with a telescope specifically built on these grounds. So it's the Griffith Observatory, and clearly most of the hikers and the people that come here would have no idea. But it was also pretty famous because the famous blimp scene from The Rocketeer takes place on this front lawn. The big immortal fight at the end of The Rocketeer took place here. And there's also a famous scene with James Dean in Rebel Without a Cause. And there's actually a statue of James Dean here. There's two in existence. I saw a story on this. The guy who did the sculpture, James Dean, actually came in and hired this guy to do it, and the guy decided to do two. And he didn't finish them, or maybe he finished them right when James Dean died, because it was, I think they are etched on the side with 1955. But he donated one to the observatory, or the observatory acquired one, and we'll go over and see it. And the other was sent to Indiana, in James Dean's birthplace, the home of James Dean. I believe that the statue's there. Our buddy Adam the Woo did a video within the last 2 or 3 weeks where he went and saw it. Let's go see the statue, and then we're gonna go inside real quick. Oh, okay. Well, our buddy Breck here just told us that an episode of Star Trek Voyager was also filmed here. I'm gonna go on in and go for a tour. The ceilings. If you have vertigo, be careful watching this one. Now we're gonna go see the Tesla coil. One of my favorite things in this whole place. I doubt it's lit up right now. Yeah, it's not. But when they have this rocking, it's Thunderbolt City, baby. I've been in here and it just lights up this whole room. And sometimes they have like a button that's off. Yeah, it looks like the button's off. I do want to push it, but I'm not going to. I want to be banned from this place. Now, one of my favorite things in this place is they have a planetarium. And the first ever planetarium. The observatory is also my main hiking spot with Ja, if any of you were wondering.
This is about season. The yellow wala thing.
We've pretty much seen the inside. top. This is actually the entrance for the planetarium. You can see that dome on top. That's the planetarium. Here's the view of Los Angeles. That's the backside of the observatory that we just walked out of.
What's gonna happen is when we get there,
Now we went to the third deck. We're up even higher. And I just saw a sign for the telescope. Let's go to the telescope.
Oh my god.
Do not look into the light. And there's the telescope, that light. It's a telescope room. And
If you want to get a picture of that.
you get 2 tones.
the other side of the city. There's a side of the observatory.
Come. I like this view because I like that.
And that's the telescope. So let's see if it's open. That's pretty cool. We're kind of walking out of the observatory, leaving the 3 flights of stairs, and we're behind the Greek Theater, so you can actually hear the show going on while you're out here hanging out. A couple more things let's take a look at, then we're gonna get out of here and call it a day. This is right in the dead center of the observatory. To get an aerial shot, we spun all the way around, we'd be back to the front of looking at Breck in front of the observatory. That's Breck waving. But like I promised, and we haven't been over there yet, let's go see James Dean. Well, here's the statue. That's the base. 2 of these in existence. Now, if we go over to this side, thanks for the light, Breck, appreciate it. There's a sculptor's etching with 1955. And the one in Indiana also has that. So like I said, there are 2 in existence. And the placard reads, key scenes from the classic motion picture Rebel Without a Cause were filmed at Griffith Observatory, spring of '55. Although many movies have been filmed at Griffith Observatory, Rebel Without a Cause was the first to portray the observatory as what it is to contribute, it's kind of hard to read it from here, positively to the observatory's international reputation. I think we know what the other reputation was. We've already talked about that. So they're just honoring James Dean, forgetting the negative history of the observatory. Thanks, James Dean. Vlog over.